What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My bad.
Hey.
So we have the panel here tonight: Yocrates, Josiah's World, Simply Sakina. We have a special guest tonight, The Face, aka Make It Make Sense.
Ciao.
Always got to be shady and extra. Scotty is on vacation and Terrence is working late, so he's gonna try to come through if he can come through. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What y'all talking trash in the chat already? What you say, Sakina?
Huh?
What you say? Wait a minute. What did you
Just
say
know,
about
you guys, the panel will be 1 hour, and then we all going home because we gotta work in the morning. Okay.
Listen, you know when you come to Really Be House, honey.
She gonna give you.
You better get there on time.
Out already.
The party
Okay?
gonna end on time.
Okay, y'all, it's time to go. I gotta go to bed in the morning.
I gotta go to work.
Listen, I gotta be ready for the churn. I gotta be ready for the churn.
They are not paying your bills. Don't worry about it. Ooh. Not one person on this panel is paying your bills.
Wait,
wait. So wait, Mims. I just want to say this. We did not hear Deb say what Ashley said she said. So can we not shade Deborah? I'm not a fan of Ashley's, but Deborah didn't say that she said it. So Ashley could be lying. I'm just saying. She could be lying.
Okay, so
Deborah clear her name?
Okay, so let me explain this.
Slightly.
Okay. First off, she does have a face, so it's not technically shade because I didn't lie. Deborah has a face.
Oh, Lord.
Let's start there. Secondly, when Deborah came onto the show, she made the point to ask about Candace. So you ask about Candace in your first scene.
Excuse me.
The second scene is you at this party where not one producer has decided to air out Chris talking to or touching the woman, as Giselle said that he did. So if these things were not true, and you now know you're on a television show, you would have said something about it. If you would have said it on your own Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. She's done nothing of the sort. So until the point that she comes out and denies anything that Ashley said, then you will be the face in my book.
No, no, and I get it, but
now I could have said the face of beauty.
I don't believe she said, again, I'm not giving nobody no passes, but we know Ashley lied.
Okay,
so
then Deborah I've seen Deborah's Instagram where people have reached out to her and stuff like that. At no point did she deny that Ashley said something that she did not say. You know you're on the show. I mean, we're just using real life principles here. So she's gonna be the face.
All right.
Next week she'll be the face, the true face of beauty. Would you like that?
Face of beauty.
I cannot. Well, listen, I'm with Mims because I do feel like production, even though production did not show her talking to Chris or Chris talking to her, they made sure to show when she asked, "Are you inviting Candace?" I said, "Mm-hmm."
You remember what she said? What she specifically said when she was trying to make the story sound more plausible. Yeah, and she even asked, "Were him and Candace still together?" So you're asking.
Wait a minute, somebody in the chat said she already put the Real Housewives of Potomac in her bio. Oh yeah,
yeah, that was last week.
Really?
Last week I showed that.
Oh my God,
you already, baby.
That was
slow. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, wait, Deborah. I'm trying to help you out, Deborah. Why you here? You ain't supposed to be here. I'm trying to help you out, Deborah.
Deborah got one cameo and got too damn happy.
Right, she had one little cameo, honey.
So I'm just saying, I get it. You look like Chris Samuels and shit, but still, I'm trying to help your ass out. God damn it, I'm mad. Leave me alone.
When Nikki
she kind of looked.
That shit had me weak.
She kind of looks like Chance the Rapper's wife.
Oh, I don't know what she look like. Let me.
Y'all, let's not give this girl any more time than 2 minutes, okay? Tweets
Right, because we already gave her too much. Listen, let's get ready to get into these.
Josiah. Now I said I won't give you too much, but you can't talk.
That is true. Yeah, that you be giving Robin all of it. You be giving Robin all of it.
Well, I'm here to, drag Sharice and defend Robin Dixon. Let's go.
All right, well, let's get into these tweets of the week, honey. We got some tweets of the week. Let's go. All right, y'all. The first tweet, let's look at it. Candace says, oh, this is from the person that tweeted. It says, Giselle, who hasn't had a single man make it to sit behind her at a reunion, wants us to believe she has 3 men in rotation. I mean, that was a whole conversation with her talking about all her men's is.
If Mia said it, I could believe it. Now let's be clear. I do believe Giselle is dating somebody, but the way that Sherman had
Robin,
I understand her not.
Oh,
I'm trying to be nice tonight. Now,
you believe that Giselle is dating somebody?
Robin,
I know. I seriously do. I do believe she's dating somebody.
Robin is in love with Juan.
Oh Lord,
I'm not doing this. Y'all go ahead. I'm not doing it.
Back in the day.
Robin and Juan share jock straps.
Man, don't make me drag you this whole camera, okay?
Moving on. Yeah. Giselle won't hug Wendy, but Chris made you uncomfortable, but you made it your business to hug him.
You know what?
Period. E cremini.
I'm just saying. I thought that was a valid point. Anybody disagree?
No.
I
said that in my review too. Well, not the Wendy part, but you were not that uncomfortable because you approached him.
Okay. And you was really cool with it. And Chris did a live today. He got her together, but he basically making the same points everybody else making.
I was right in the middle of editing that too.
Oh, you were? Okay, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
she hugged him twice too.
All right, here we go. Karen, every time she sees Sharice.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates got a better wig.
Oh
no!
Yeah,
no, well, Karen does not have the worst wig on the show.
No, you're true. But it's Potomac, so what does that mean?
Well, look,
don't come from Potomac now.
Wait,
that's my neck of the woods. That's my neck of the woods.
I'm gonna be nice.
Potomac.
I know
y'all
the
saw
host
Giselle.
don't like to go deep on Karen, but all I'm gonna say is this: I wish Karen would have just stood in her ish and not said nothing to Sharice. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if I say something else, the hostess gonna come for me, so I ain't gonna say nothing else.
You're right.
I don't get it. I'm not here normally. What would she say?
Because
she's a Karen.
Because the Grand Dame, we don't play those games over here about the Grand Dame.
But you know what? It's funny to me, you guys. I feel like that Karen is kind of more in the background this season. Like I haven't.
Yeah, she really.
Karen has not given me that many, looks or anything. I feel like that Karen is like literally playing in the background.
If the best that she got this season is her husband being jealous of her new boob job and her being allergic to chicken, she don't have nothing for us this season.
Yeah, because we don't give a damn about none of that. This not your first plastic surgery rodeo, and we don't give a damn.
Let's be clear. Yes. Let's be clear. All right. Peter Thomas still in women's business.
Yes, come on.
Wait, no. All I'm gonna say is when he said I got beef with Wendy, that made me feel away. Like you can spar with a woman, that's fine. But to say you got beef with a woman, given your sit on Atlanta, I was just like, really, Patricia? Really?
But we knew that was gonna be some drama when he tried to hit Wendy up for $300,000. Like we knew you was coming with the bullshit then.
Oh wait, really quick,
Unless
because
it's in the contract, I don't care.
the people in the comment sections are making a good point. Karen was really just there, and now that I'm sitting here like really thinking about it, Karen is basically pulling a Kyle Richards. She knows she doesn't really have anything going on, so she shows a lot of expression in her face so that she can still get part of the moment and the scene. Like all those faces she was making while Giselle, no, I'm sorry, when Ashley and Candace was fighting, the camera kept panning to Karen because she kept making all these faces. Did y'all notice that?
Really, I feel like Kyle gives more to a scene than Karen has been given to a scene. Karen has literally faded into the background this entire season, and I'm not mad at it. It kind of gives like a preview of what it would look like if she wasn't on the show, if you ask me. And I feel like the shit is going and rolling without the Grand Dame.
But you know what? At the end of the day, Sakina, she has every right to, because she has gave a lot. And look, y'all know I love some Robin Dixon, but Robin has not gave us anything for how long? And she's still on the show. So
7 years.
It's totally fine. She can have a season just to kind of kick it and chill and kiki with the girls. So it's just something that I noticed.
She's literally not doing anything.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. I do feel like later on in the season we are going to get deeper into the Cherie storyline, and that's what I'm really here for.
Can we get into that confessional look? How a mess she looks.
Hey!
She looked
not
good.
Too much.
She looked good.
I think we talk about Cherie and her melted makeup.
Oh Lord!
Thank you, y'all. Thank you, baby. All right.
Wait for what? What I do?
Thank you for letting people know about etiquette in the chat. That's all.
Okay.
Somebody said, can we trade Charisse for Katie? Now,
yes,
I want Katie.
Right,
I want Katie. I love Katie.
She's going through some things.
Yeah, Katie's
Katie's been going through some stuff for a minute. Yeah, she definitely is.
She's in rehab right now.
Yeah.
Look, Katie can come over here and we can get her right quick. She come on over to Chicago. I love her right quick. Come on now. Love me some Katie.
Yeah. I do love me some Katie. All right, we got 2 more, y'all, and then we're going to get into the show. Candace and Wendy have a lot in common than just being dark-skinned cast members. They are the most educated and eloquent women with supportive husbands that they actually married for love. That's a lot for someone who married for money to feel insecure about. I feel like that was a drop mic moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great point.
I mean, it is, but I'm not going to look down on someone who married for stability. It's just live in that.
Yeah, live in that. Like, stop acting like you was really in love with Michael bisexual.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
With Michael, with Juan. I mean, even though, Juan and Robin, they have been together since high school, so it really wasn't like a for money type of situation. But it still remains that they are in situations that they are not happy in.
Right. And same thing with Giselle. You stayed with Jamal Bryant after he slept with everything in a skirt all up and through Baltimore. Let's be clear.
And before they even got married.
Right. Before, like, he had a whole baby on you before y'all got married. So, ma'am, please. All right. Last one. Robin and Giselle literally just questioned Mia's cancer scare and said she did it for attention. And yet Mia's biggest issue is still with Wendy.
Mia is just as, oh gosh.
Mia can go. Like, Mia, I have no use for Mia.
It's like, girl, you don't even think logically throughout your scenes, okay? Like, she has like a bird brain, y'all. Like, she does shit in the midst of the moment and don't even think about the repercussions or how she's moving,
She's just a strange being.
Well, let's get into this episode, honey. So listen, honestly, the first
y'all are so nice for her. She's a concubine who married well. What are we talking about?
Child. The first 30 minutes gave us pretty much everything we needed for this episode, but let's go ahead and get into it. We start this episode off where we left off last week. We still have Ashley and Candace arguing. And Candace had her drop mic moment, which I wish they had never showed us because I feel like it took something away from it because we saw it all week. But neither here nor there. Candace, I guess, exposes Michael's escort. She says his name. Bravo blurs it out. However, the funniest part of this episode was Karen and Mia on the side. Listen, Mia said she wasn't drunk enough for this conversation, and Karen was like, "What? We talk about sucking dick? Like what?" That was the funniest shit of that scene to me.
I enjoyed the entire thing.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm not even the biggest Can. Y'all know I don't really care for Candace like that, but I'm sorry.
I love Candace
because
Queen Candace over here.
I just like that she managed to keep her composure, and it didn't get too emotional.
That's growth. It's growth, isn't it?
No, I don't like that. I don't. Look, I said it last week. I did say last week that I appreciate that she and Wendy both held it together because of the optics of if they went all the way off on the respective parties. Oh, you're being aggressive, this, that, and the third. So I appreciate them like reeling it in, but I wanted them to go at their respective parties, meaning Doobie Wig, aka Robin, and Sonic Rings. You know, the tree stump that is Giselle.
Not Sonic.
They didn't for the optics of if y'all say somebody is aggressive, it's a clear night and day of I didn't do nothing, but here this is. But when I tell you I want it in the deepest parts of my cold-hearted soul, I wanted both of those chocolate, melanated, mocha chate, latte, yata, yaya women to go off. I wanted it, but it didn't happen.
Well, I like them going off, but when I say she didn't get emotional, I'm saying that like she wasn't like her emotions weren't elevated to where she was yelling uncontrollably and shit like that. You know, she got what she needed to say out like, girl, your husband is sucking dick. Like, you know, right. It was just very it was just very matter of fact, and she really wasn't caring about it. Like, you know, that's what I liked about it.
And what I can appreciate is that she was like, girl, I've been sitting on this, but I wasn't going to say nothing, but
yeah.
You made me go.
It's definitely it's character development for Candace, and I am happy for her in this moment. You know what I'm saying? Because she learned how to control her emotions and compose herself. Mm-hmm. Now, I cannot say the same thing about other people on the show as far as character development because we're still seeing how they're acting in season 1. And I'm not talking about Miss Robin Dixon. Thank you.
You need to be talking about Miss Robin Dixon.
Look, I'm gonna leave Robin, to be nice, Dixon out of this, but I don't like that. Because the thing is, we don't want to talk about the C word, the otherism, the C word. We don't want to talk about it. And we're not gonna do it because really we don't want to have that conversation. Now she don't want to have it, but
we on her channel.
It's the basketball wise of why she don't want to have the conversation, and I understand it. But what I'm saying is, with everything that has happened, let's be very honest. There has only been one yellow, red, light skin, paper bag, whatever you want to call her, person that has gone after people. That has been Robin, because she has gone after Ashley, who is of fair skin with her at her restaurant. She didn't went after Monique. She didn't went after Candace. I mean, not Candace. She went after somebody else.
Mims is terrible. Not Karen's first wig. You're not gonna come for the Grand Dame. You're not gonna come for the Grand Dame now.
And I like
I was sharing the video. Sorry, I
just
shared the video.
That wig is cute.
Yeah. It's giving me like a early thousands, Beyonce, 2004 era, okay, Dangerously in Love era.
Let me try to get a good look at this.
It does. Doesn't it?
It's not giving to.
It gives me Dangerously in Love. Okay.
Aaron definitely found some good doctors with that Bravo check, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on.
She did what needs to be done.
She did what needed to be done. So Wendy abruptly says, I think that's enough burning for one day. And we are going to end this here. We have this forced fake ass scene between Candace and Giselle that obviously production made Candace film. Candace was not here for it, and she was trying to get over it as fast as possible. And basically, Giselle doubled down on the shit, and Candace told her that's why people don't believe victims now, because of people like you, and you was doing too much.
Mhm.
It's bitches like you that make it hard for women like me.
I'll say this much about Candace's response. I was here for everything, but I do think that you kind of have to play it smart. So Candace, in the moment, did what she needed to do to protect her husband. However, when she's doing her confessionals, she always takes it too far. And when you're in a position where you are swaying the audience finally to your side, sometimes you need to like take a beat and think about what you're saying. For her to call Ashley a "see you next Tuesday," it's that type of foul language that deters people from like being her fan, right? So in this moment, allow yourself to be you. You are the victim, basically. Let people marinate on that. Don't go full defense and start saying that, because you're gonna detract some people.
I agree with you, but go ahead, Sakina, then y'all.
Cunt is not an offensive term.
There
in
goes your
the black
monetization.
community. Okay. You lost me as soon as you said that, Mims. I love you. But cunt is not, yes, you can say that to hit a bitch where it hurts if she's affected by it. But I don't think that the audience is looking at this confessional with Candace and hearing her call Ashley a cunt, and it's like, oh my gosh, she lost points. Like,
maybe not the black audience, Sakina, but this is a crossover show.
It
and
is.
That word does mean something to
white people.
To white demo
a black cast
40 to 60 who are watching the show.
This is a black cast, 1 and 2. Shit, the black people who keeping the shit alive. It don't matter what the white people think. That's just me. I don't give a fuck about what white people think. Clearly, Candace has that same type of, attitude towards it. White people, the girls on Beverly call each other cunts when they want to hit it where it hurts. So it's like, okay, she called her a cunt. What's next? Yeah, fuck them white people. I know that's right.
Oh.
Well, go ahead, y'all.
Well, you got monetized now. Hold on.
Go ahead, y'all.
So what I was going to say is my perspective does come from the military aspect. So one thing about the military, because y'all know I was Army 11 years, is one thing about the military that I've learned is what happens in the military becomes standard in the regular world. So I joined in 2008, August 2008, and at that time it was called POSH, which was Prevention of Sexual Harassment. And then it became SHARP, which is Sexual Harassment Assault Response Program. That was like a year and a half into it. I'm saying all this to say, like, I've been there. And one thing I learned in the military is when certain things happen in the military, give it 1 to 5 years, it becomes a thing in the real world, in the regular world. And I clearly saw that being in there. But I also saw that there were women, and it was a small group. Let me not do that. There were people, because there were men too. There were people who were sexually harassed and assaulted that had issues, but you had certain individuals, primarily women, and again, this is military. So unless you know this, please don't at me. If you want to, you can, but whatever. But I did see a lot of women who used the SHARP or the POSH program where, oh, I didn't get the duty session that I wanted. Oh, it's because you sexually did this to me. Oh, I can't get this, it's this. Or I know that if I say SHARP, I can get the duty session that I want. So we saw that happen a lot. So in the military, when you or when a person, male or female, see, hey, there's this person abusing this system, and this is what they're getting, it does make them not want to come forward, because it makes them feel like, if I come forward with something that's true, because let's be clear, a lot out that this shit ain't right, but because of how the program is, they let it go through. They let it go. I've seen it. I had.
Oh wait, hold on.
That.
I'm sorry,
But,
y'all. Are you? We're not talking about See You Next Tuesday anymore. We moved on to women coming forward.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was a part of it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was okay. Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. But what I'm saying is, like, but you have some, and again, because the men are they're a different entity. But for the women, for them that see, like, oh, this person came forward and they know you're lying and this is what this is, and they see what the program is, there are a lot of women who will not come forward because it's like they see the flaws in the program. And the biggest thing is with the command climate, because with the soldiers that I had, long story short, it was he slept in her room after curfew. We were in Korea. Nothing happened, but she went trying to have a sad story. Somebody took it and it grew legs what it wasn't supposed to be. But nothing happened, but she didn't want to cop to it. So now it became something that it wasn't supposed to be. But everybody else that was in those ranks knew that. So you have a lot of women like, I know the story. It's not what it is, but look at what is coming or what it's becoming. So I actually have a situation. I don't want to come forward because of how it could appear and how it could become. So I say all of that to say, when Candace talked to Giselle, her whole thing is when she said, you are the reason, you're the reason where there are women who legitimately choose that come forward and is not believed because there are so many other people who come with lies. So because of all these women that come with lies, you have somebody that really has an issue and they don't believe it. And this is why I'm sharing this, and I'm doing this from the military perspective, because again, trust me, I'm saying this because I know it, that what goes on in the military before y'all experience it as civilians, we experience it. Y'all experience it 1 to 2 years after. So I'm just saying that I understood what Candace was trying to say, even though there was a way that she could have worked it, but I understood what she was trying to say because she was trying to defend her husband.
I don't think Candace was wrong with what she was saying about Giselle. Because listen, what we're not going to do, or at least what I'm not going to allow y'all to do, and I'm not saying y'all, I'm saying people in general, we're not going to sit here and pretend like Giselle didn't mean no harm. Giselle tried to act like in that conversation last night with Candace, well, all I said was it made me uncomfortable. I didn't insinuate. I didn't this. I didn't. Yes, you were. You absolutely were insinuating when you first told that story to Robin. From the point you told that story on camera, because Robin said you had already told her that story. So when you said it on camera, you absolutely positively were trying to insinuate that Chris was inappropriate with you. You absolutely were. Now you done kind of dialed it back because ain't nobody really jumping on your bandwagon, including your sidekick Robin. So you done dialed it back a little bit, but Candace was not wrong in what she said and what your intent was. That's just my opinion. But I do agree with what Mims was saying. Candace, you're turning the tide. There are a lot of people, myself included, who were not Candace fans, who are now very much seeing Candace as the victim, and we're kind of team Candace. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to turn people like me off. I understand what everybody's saying, but that's my point of view. Y'all, then we can move to the next scene.
No.
I have something to say too after.
Oh, I'm sorry, boo.
Okay, well, Josiah, even want to say, all I'm going to say is this: I don't believe that everyone is Candace fans. I believe that everyone is Chris Bassett fans, not Candace. Go ahead, Josiah. That's it. That's all.
So when Candace was talking to Giselle in this scene, I have to agree with Really B. I'm like, Giselle, you knew what the hell you was doing bringing this situation up. I feel like that with him being in the room with her, he explained exactly what happened. And I don't think that Chris is not dumb. He's not Michael. He's not going to go ahead and try to overstep boundaries. And he's seen the seasons. I mean, hell, he just be fighting on Twitter like us. We do, tweeting going. So he's seen how Giselle moved. And Giselle is the type of person that will actually turn the narrative around and make it 20 on 10. And so I'm glad that Candace, called her out. However, Candace, baby girl, how the hell did you think that Giselle was your friend this whole time when they tried to low-key ice your ass out in season 5 before the whole Monique situation? Let's keep it real, okay? You sitting here, boo-hoo crying. Girl, you should have known that Giselle was never your friend.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? So for somebody to be so,
but everybody believe, hey, Brandy Boo, everybody believe until it's them. So when it wasn't,
Josiah, all that I'm gonna say is, even though I don't agree from what Candace was putting out there, because they had spent time together, Giselle was in her home, she was in her home, the kids intertwined, she felt because of this relationship that things were okay. And I guess she felt in her mind, because again, y'all done heard me say since the beginning of the panel of this season, Candace, I love you, but fuck you. But I'm just saying, she felt like, oh, she won't do it to me. And when it finally happened to her, it was just like, wait a minute. You cool with my kids. I'm cool with your kids. Wait, hold on. What? It was that she really felt like if I got in good with you, you wouldn't come for me. But the fact that you said to Ashley last episode that you knew she was plotting.
Thank you, Tony, for the super chat. Tony said Giselle's a liar. She said Kyle said goodbye to Chris. So Kyle didn't say anything to her too. That's her hairstylist. Listen, we all know that I know. I think everybody on this panel know Giselle ass lying. Anyway.
So let me clarify. For me personally, I like to play the long game and I like to play the smart game. If I know that Bravo is my bread and butter and they are giving me things to improve upon so that I can keep my check, I'm going to do it. I think that Candace is turning into a fan favorite because people are starting to see through Giselle, but there are other things that she's doing. So she's still on Twitter. She goes in really, really hard. All I'm saying is push that back a little bit, curtail the behavior a little bit, take notes from your boss and improve. It wasn't just about the C word. It's all of it. Everything that Andy is giving you a note on, if you want this job, then just dial it down a little bit. If they're telling you that you're a mess on Twitter.
That's a good valid point.
And that's all I've been saying. I agree. Thank you, Mims. Because I've been saying the same thing. I was like, I think people forget that this is a job. And Andy, whether you like Andy or not, Andy is their boss. So at the end of the day, when I say y'all, I'm just saying in general, y'all don't have to like Andy's critiques. But at the end of the day, Andy has people that he likes and Andy has people that he doesn't like or that he tolerates. And when your boss, it happens on any job, when your boss don't mess with you and your boss is telling you to do certain things, what you can't do is say, well, you let her get away with it. That ain't the real world. The real world is, okay, he ain't really messing with me right now. And he done told me that I need to start coming to work on time, even though Giselle get to come in 10 minutes late with Starbucks every day, which you can go to HR or you can fix it. And I'm that's all I've been saying about Candace all this time. People say, well, Candace, other people say that it don't matter what other people do. This is a job. This is a job. And people ain't gotta like Andy. People don't have to agree with Andy. But when he's signing your checks, and that's what he's telling you to do, and you finally are in a position now where you are the victim, then you gotta milk that. And like I agree 100% with what Mims is saying.
One more thing, and then I'm done with this.
Go ahead, baby.
So when we're like really thinking about Candace's stint on the show, I do think that her and Giselle were cool as long as Giselle could utilize her. But the one thing that Candace did that turned Giselle off, and we're seeing it now this season, is when Candace said, I sat at a table with Giselle and they went over the plot to expose Monique for sleeping with the trainer. And they were going to say that the baby wasn't hers. And I said at that table, nobody would believe that. That, I think, was the actual turning point for that friendship. At that point, Giselle was like, I'm going to get you.
Mm-hmm. Let me say this, and then we're going to move on because, child, we ain't even out the first scene yet. Prophet says, Andy is a hypocrite. Candace most definitely can sue if he fires her for doing something, but ignore it for the other faves who are even worse. Lisa Rinna is a monster on social media. A lawsuit will file. Let me say this again. HR 101. All of these women are at-will employees. They have a contract. They have a year-to-year contract. At the end of that contract, Bravo can decide for whatever reason they want to not to renew their contracts. That's it. That's all. Andy doesn't have to justify why he kept one person over somebody else. All he has to say is Candace no longer fit with the direction of the show, and that is it, and that is all. And y'all, again, y'all don't have to like it, but that's the real world. That is how the real world works. They ain't got no union. They are at-will employees. They sign a contract. That's it.
Think about it this way. We all loved OG, right? Everybody.
I didn't.
Okay, well, the majority of the English of OG.
Oh, yeah.
By the end of whatever season that was, her second season, and she became like she went heads up with Evelyn. The majority of the viewers sided with her, and we all kind of like turned on Evelyn, Shawnee, the rest of them. But think about this. You can have all the fans in the world. You can even choose to expose the show. But at the end of the day, you're now off the show. By the time that she recorded conversations to expose what the producers were trying to do, it was great for us. It was great for YouTubers. It was great because we hated Evelyn then. But at the end of the day, she doesn't have a job now. They weren't going to film with her. So you can go in, you can you can do all of that. But at a certain point, you just have to stop and let the viewers do the rest. We see what's up and we see what you're putting out there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Welcome to the panel, El Teddy. And I'm and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna move on because we could do this all night. Currently, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is on hiatus, and they are reevaluating a lot that's going on there. They normally are filming, and they will not be filming until 2023 because they are figuring some stuff out. So please understand. It's all being shuffled, but we're gonna move forward. Employees have rights. Not if you work in the right to. Not if you don't work in the right to work state. Go down to North Carolina. You are an at-will employee, and that is it. That is all. You could be fired. You could go to work on Tuesday, be fired on Wednesday, and they ain't got to tell you why. Moving on. So we
excuse my tardiness. I just can't. I told you I had another podcast.
I already told the people. You fired.
Okay.
I told the people. Okay. All right.
Wait, who is this on this other screen? That's not y'all, is it?
Oh, you really be taking that?
No, that's Mims. That's making.
Oh, that's Mims. Because I'm like, who is this girl? I said, that's not y'all. Wait, who is this? Hey, Mims. Hey. I heard you were here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to come and hang out, but it's okay.
All right, moving on. So, the only thing we're gonna leave the barn, child. The only other conversation was Ashley and Wendy, where basically Ashley was defending what she said to Candace, and Wendy was just kind of like, "Girl, okay, I guess." I mean, we didn't already spend a lot of time on this scene. I don't know if y'all have anything more to add.
Hell no, we 42 minutes in. No.
All right, moving on. Oh. Ashley goes to see a lawyer. And the lawyer tells her everything that everybody else been trying to tell her. And she's sitting there acting like it's the first time she ever heard it. She loved telling everybody that the reason why she's getting a divorce is because she don't want to have a threesome no more with her husband. And when that lawyer asked her about the prenup, she tried to act like, now the prenup might not be all that she made it out to be, because she act like she really is under Michael's thumb. I mean, do y'all think that she just doesn't want to tip her
But
hand,
see,
or do y'all think it's not really? Wait a minute, so let me finish asking the question first. Or do y'all think it's really not? You know,
I mean, I kind of knew how the question was going to end, but
Oh my God.
something doesn't make sense because for the longest time, um, we were under the two things. I know they were saying like the original prenup had ended. I know they had talked about a post-nup as well, and I really don't know who or what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm missing something. Maybe something happened behind off camera and I just don't know. But I don't know. That it's just something's not adding up with her. Like Ashley, he comes off as the dumbest person on earth because you telling me that you are okay with Michael fully disclosing his fiscal and fiduciary things that he got going on to you for the purpose of a divorce, and he ain't even telling you all of the peens he's been riding and slurping on. Like, really? Make it make sense.
The film. I was like, girl, y'all could have saved that in the what's that after show? I mean, the behind the secrets or something they do after the secret.
I got something out of it.
First of all, Ashley absolutely positively knows what her husband is doing. That's why she didn't respond when Candace said it. Did y'all see? Ashley wasn't shocked or surprised. She know what her husband does. They out there together doing it together.
So, I think she has an idea, but she don't know all the peens that man rides.
I think Ashley absolutely knows what Michael does. I don't think it's a secret. I think Ashley's been in the room when Michael's been riding him. I think Ashley knows exactly who her husband is. Because there was no, listen, let me tell you something. You tell me that my husband is getting it in with a high-end male escort, and the only reaction you're going to get out of me is, girl, I wish I would.
I'm not saying, I would say she may have known about that one. What I'm saying is she'll know about all of the ones that he's doing. Hell, she knew about the ones that Ashley came to her the first time.
If you find out
about the one that Ashley came to her the first time,
it doesn't matter how many. If you find out your husband is sleeping with other men, and that wasn't part of the, why does it matter if it was 1 or 20?
I think that Ashley would prefer to be in a room with Robin and Giselle rather than Michael and another man.
I can agree with you on that.
1,000%.
I got a little something out of the lawyer thing. What I picked up was she said that she gets Michael's money from what he's made in the last 8 years, as opposed to his extensive real estate portfolio and everything before he married her.
Yep.
So if you like,
now she did say that.
If you really think about that, Ashley makes probably somewhere between, I would say, $400,000 to $800,000 from this show alone, and I guarantee you, Michael is not making much more than that yearly. So if they're gonna amicably divorce, I don't think, based on what her current salary has been for almost the 7.
I mean, but the way she made it sound, because when the lady asked who's the primary breadwinner, she said,
of course she's going to say Michael, but it's not like she is a stay-at-home mom who has no source of income, is what I'm saying. So if they're trying to amicably divorce and she is making even half of what he's making, she's not going to get that much other than the child support and stuff like that. So I think she might get a payout of like $1 million or $2 million and then something, but it's not going to be like as a woman who gave up her career to have children for Michael would make. You know what I mean? She's bringing.
No, I'm with you 1,000% because I never expected Ashley. The way Ashley has been governing herself, it has just not been smart. So even if she was set up to get a big payout, I feel like Michael and his set of attorneys would have made sure that she got the bare minimum of what she was supposed to get anyway. I mean, she's not going to be doing bad. She ain't poor by any stretch of the imagination without Michael Darby. She do have her own money.
She could always go live in that tent again with her mom.
Underneath the bridge.
Moving on. So next we have a scene which really, honestly, I don't think it was a whole lot with this, but Sharice, Mia, and Jacqueline go to the spa. I feel like this was just once again for us to throw it. They're really building up this relationship, this friendship between Mia and Jacqueline. I guess so we'll be vested when they fall apart and they fall out. But I mean, once again, we had to hear about how Jacqueline and Mia have been best friends since they were 15, and Mia shading the hell out of Sharice. That's all I got. Which I
And he
got out of that
grabbed her
scene.
right before the show started. But okay.
Right.
We're our best friends.
I don't know. I'm really kind of tired of Potomac giving us regular people. Like the premise of the show was supposed to be women behind the gates. These people, I don't even think their apartment complexes have gates. Like you're giving us just regular people, and they're not even very interesting. I'm tired of it. Like Potomac is never gonna do better if they don't start casting better.
No, I said the same thing in my review, but mine was more so because of the whole luxury aspect of Housewives and how they always have to tussle for a damn room. So I share the same frustration with you, Mims. Like,
And I mean, for me, and I'm with y'all, because for me, I always say real girls do real things. It wasn't until Sharice came in here and said, "Girl, I'm not here for this. Girl, I'm coin. Let me call my travel agent and get me a real 5-star hotel, because I'm not gonna play this slumming it up bullshit with y'all. Y'all can do this. I'm the real Grand Dame over here. I got real coins. Baby, I'll be at the hotel. Y'all can meet me there if y'all want to.
I'm gonna just
ain't
let her
damn
look the part. That's the thing. If you're gonna be the Grand Dame, boo, look the part, because you show up looking a damn tired mess every scene.
And let's be clear. Sharice ain't got it like that. Sharice don't live in Potomac anymore. Sharice lives in a nice, from allegedly, Sharice live in a nice little, decent, modest home. And it ain't like that. She ain't got it like that no more. Let's be clear.
Really be a Sakina, I have a question. Really be, I don't care nothing about fashion, hair, nothing like that. But I want one of y'all to go over there and snatch that wig off of Karen that she have in this confessional that looks like that goddamn lion's mane.
I liked it. I like that confessional.
El Teddy know better to come over here and slander the Grand Dame. He knows better. We're not doing it. Ridiculous. Don't be slandering the Grand Dame. Don't do it.
You know how I feel about gray pubes. You know how I feel.
Moving on. The only other thing was we found out about this trip to Miami, which we already knew about. Moving on. The next scene we see is Wendy talking to her husband, and Wendy telling her husband that she's not going to do this restaurant, which we all knew she wasn't doing this restaurant. The minute Peter Thomas said $350,000, we knew that wasn't going to happen. Josiah, anything for this?
Why are you asking me? I don't got nothing to say about
I'm just trying to go around the panel because I just want to make sure everybody's saying what they got to say.
Oh, my bad. Nah, I don't know comment. I mean, it is what it is. We know. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for opening up and looking deep and watching old Real Housewives of Atlanta episodes and know that Peter is a scammer. Thank you.
Okay. Sakina, anything with this one?
Really, no, because shit, I'm just happy that she decided not to move forward and she's focusing on what's already on her plate. Hallelujah.
She's seen how him and Cynthia's divorce went down and how he scammed that girl out of all her money.
Right. All right. Anybody else want to add to that before we move on to the next?
I have one thing to add to this, and I said it on my review. The only purpose in the Wendy Eddie scenes, because we really don't want to see this. Wendy, this is gonna come to bite you in the ass. You ain't doing nothing but parading your husband all over the television screen for some skank to be all up in his DMs and for him to be laying it low and spreading the wire all up and down the mid-Atlantic region of this country. Because her scenes, I'm just really not here for it. And I just really feel like I could see that coming down the pipeline. She busy as hell. She ain't never got time for him and the family. He on television every now and again. And so this is the setup for her to just be carting her man out there for all of the women is to bite a piece of that dark chocolate. I'm just telling you what's about to happen.
Because Eddie is fine. I don't care. Eddie fine.
I don't know how he got that. But
I hope
I don't know how he got that. But what I picked out from this scene, her daughter is super cute, but she is really bad. She just started kicking her daddy. It was like the most random thing. She just started kicking him.
So she was hungry. She said she wanted as soon as he came in to feed, he was like, Daddy, can you feed me? And I was like, why is your mama not feeding you? Y'all was just sitting there.
But you can tell the mama ain't never there. She never there. She probably with the grandma all the time.
She said, feed me. And I said, you old enough to say feed me. You old enough to feed your damn self.
That is not true.
You better go in there freeze and get you a sweet cuisine, okay?
He was literally spoon feeding her. She can grab the damn spoon and feed herself. That's why I was looking like.
But she can't go in the kitchen and fix the food.
She wasn't eating food. She had some hot Cheetos in her hand while she was kicking her daddy.
Right, because she wanted something to eat. She said, can I have some food? Okay. Hold on. Let me read my super chat. Thank you for the super chat. It says, hey, y'all, giving my 10% in the collection plate. Sharice looked like.
She just needed, you know what? If she just needed her
makeup, with a wig on.
Could be good. Could be good. The wig is not an issue.
You can't afford a makeup artist. She can just go to JCPenney's and go to.
JCPenney.
She's still going to the Sephora getting her makeup done before she starts filming. Is that what you said?
She can't afford no makeup.
Shit, if she going to Sephora to get her makeup done, she must be doing it with the girl who is her fucking first day.
Okay, girl, and get out of Mary Kay. Damn.
Okay, who needs Mary Kay
anymore?
Ew.
But yeah, she definitely was cutting up in the scene. So then we have Ashley, Giselle, and Robin out shopping. And again, it was all we get to see in this was them. Ashley admit to them that she been lying. I mean, lying to them about Michael and this LLC and all of that situation. Child.
What was Giselle shopping for? What was she shopping for? Because
we know she was shopping for clothes. That bitch ain't got no goddamn fashion.
That one dress Robin had tried on was cute. It was kind of brown, but then she said that it's too short. Too short? Where?
Well, Robin.
What I did take from this scene was I looked at Robin real sideways and real crazy because in the first few episodes of this season, you were the main one said, Giselle, that ain't true. That ain't how that went down. That you need to really stop with that because that's not how it went down. And now she's all the way on. I'm not going to say she's all the way on the other side, but she's just sitting there, just allowing all of this stuff to be said and go on and not saying anything and just acting like it's okay instead of saying, no, you know, Chris is not like that. That's not what this is. And she's just turning a blind eye to Ashley and Giselle, which just proves what we all probably thought from the beginning. This is some shit concocted between Ashley and Giselle from the beginning of the season. And we already know that.
Robin was not going to buy nothing from that store because there was no pantsuits.
Well,
yes, she was. You saw her shopping, looking at dresses and stuff, trying on stuff. Robin her style.
Thank you for the super chat, Gabby. Gabby says Sharice gives DW from Arthur. I am not. Y'all are terrible.
Dora Winifred Reed. Yes,
Robin isn't going to jump off that cliff too far when it comes to going against Giselle. I don't know if any of you guys saw the interview with Carlos King and Giselle, but she admitted to the fact that she was the one talking to save Robin's job every year.
Yeah,
and she
doesn't have to every year.
But she said that before. She said that before because again, I'm going to keep reminding y'all that Robin can thank Monique for still being on the show because if Robin had not gotten her contract when Monique had gotten her contract, contrary to popular belief, Monique did keep her job. Monique chose to leave the show, and when Monique asked to be let out of her contract, that's when they called Robin. Robin didn't have no contract for season 6 until Monique quit. So she can thank Monique for the fact that she still got a damn job.
Well, half the cast don't need no contract for season 8 at this point.
Well,
the cast.
Thank you, Jay Williams. I love Karen, but this recent confessional look gave me the shovel check. Oh!
It did. That wig is not cute. That wig in that confessional, that blonde wig that looked like a lion's mane, I don't know what that is.
It's okay. Everybody deserves to have one bad hair.
Karen will have a bunch of bad
things. I know I love my Karen. Okay.
Bad Binky.
I had to put my DC on that. I love my Karen. Okay, look, Big said, let me clear that up. My bad, Binky from Arthur. Not Binky. Oh, y'all are cutting up tonight. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Y'all are cutting up tonight.
Oh.
Was Monique asked to be full-time or part-time? Monique had a full-time contract. Yeah. Monique had already signed her contract, but when the reunion aired and the way the reunion was edited, she chose to no longer be with the show. Monique had agreed to come back because she wanted to sort of redeem herself. She wanted to try to, have a redemption arc for season 6, but she didn't like the way the show was edited. The reunion was edited, and so she asked to be let out of her contract. Robin did not have a contract, and once the network allowed Monique to get out of her contract, that's when Robin got her contract.
I'm not even gonna say nothing about that.
What you gonna say, Josiah?
I was trying to think the past 2 minutes. I couldn't.
He said, "I shot come up with something." Okay, now honestly, in my opinion, this is where the show sort of takes a nosedive. The only other thing that I thought was interesting at that store, but I already brought it up, was when Robin let Ashley know that not only had she heard that rumor before, but that Candace had told her that rumor a couple of years ago. And again, Ashley got nothing. Like I said, if y'all come at me about my husband and accuse him of not just being with prostitutes, but y'all accusing him of being bisexual, we're gonna have a conversation. And
she knows he's bisexual because he's grabbing men's asses.
But that is my whole point. Her response tells me the shit is true. Moving on. In my opinion.
Real quick, moving on. All right.
In my opinion.
Which validates him being a whole sexual deviant, but child.
We still need to find that man he gave that Cartier watch to in season 1.
Child, I want to find this alleged man they talking about now. That's what I want to find.
I'm working on that.
Okay, well, you let me know when you get
right.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm Mims. I need you to have that exclusive. Give us a name.
Yes, Mims working on it, child. All right, so they all meet up at the airport. I don't think anybody cares. Karen, Shay's, Sharice don't care. Ashley is twerking in the first class lounge. Don't care. I mean,
looking stupid.
And then we all get on the plane. We get there, and Mia puts them in separate cars, and they are sitting there trying to figure out, why do you think Mia chose the people she chose? And why do you think the people got divided up the way they got divided up? Nobody cares. Y'all stop me when y'all care. I'm just telling you what I didn't care about. Y'all stop me when y'all care.
Max Connor, Xavier, you know what?
And side note, I thought it was so funny that Sharice had ass was sitting there being quiet when Wendy was talking about, like, oh my God, do y'all know how many rooms it's gonna be here? Sharice was sitting there quiet as a mouse, thinking she was gonna get the best bedroom with a bathroom.
She did, right? Didn't she think she was gonna get something?
She didn't think she was gonna turn it. Right. She was sitting there like.
Messy Mia had to hype her up. She got a room that can only fit a damn bed.
Right. Mia had to hype all of them up. I know that area. I'm from Miami, and I know that area. That ain't no well-off, well-to-do area. Let's just be clear, okay? So she had to hype them up anyway. They were not in no exclusive area. Like they said, on one side of the street, you see in crackheads, and you might get stabbed and robbed, and on the other side of the street, you got maybe upper middle class, because if you look, whenever they would show the drone shot from the top, none of the other houses around that one house look anything like that. So even that one house, when you go in that neighborhood, is like an outlier.
Typically they film on Star Island, so I would be pissed.
That's not on Star Island. That's over there on Biscayne. It's over there in the Morningside area off of Biscayne Boulevard. Probably somewhere between.
No, but that's what I'm saying, El Teddy. If the other housewives who are getting the same views as us are getting Star Island, I would be pissed if
who got Star Island? Less. I missed it.
New York.
Oh,
they could
have. I don't watch New York, so that's why I didn't
the house they were staying in on season 3 of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
What happened? Say that again.
They could have rented Kim's friend
old
house.
White man.
Yeah, on season 3. Where Nene was walking off the bus.
Cheers to the girls' weekend.
That to answer your question, it's not that far from Brickell, but it's not close to Brickell. Like you literally have to go a little further to get to downtown. You know, Brickell is on just the south end of downtown. So this is like on the north, a little north of downtown.
So it was poorly constructed, like Mia.
Pretty much.
It's poorly constructed. Like, it's just so sad. She has potential to be a pretty girl, but she fucked up her face. I mean, she messed up her face. So.
And Nafessa, baby, you said no private plane, baby. This ain't the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay. They did hop on their American airline flight.
They sure did.
Y'all heard Giselle say American? Yeah.
Exactly. Child, this ain't the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Listen, a lot of times that's why I be telling people, and that's why I asked what show it was, because New York got money, and a lot of times they supplement this stuff with their own money because they only going to travel a certain way. On the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they fly private jets. A lot of times those are their jets. They got money like that. Those are their jets. So I'm just saying.
One time,
not Robin flew Spirit.
No, Spirit Frontier. No. She flew
Spirit and Frontier.
Either way, they both sold plane, and I'm gonna get my ass on.
So we get to the house, and let me say this: I am sick and tired of seeing these grown-ass women fighting over rooms. I'm sick of it. I'm tired and I'm sick of it. It's not entertaining to me. I don't care how many games you come up with. I don't care how clever. Why are we fighting over fucking rooms? I'm sick of it.
Really, B, please put up this comment. Gabby with an eye. Real Housewives are down the street. I'm dead.
Child, the Real Housewives of Miami, child, you know they don't know them.
Down the street, boo.
Big Ed said Sharice was on Orbis looking for the red roof.
I wouldn't give her the red roof. I would give her Marriott Courtland or something. Courtyard.
The Courtyard.
Yes.
I'm surprised that Daddy G didn't send his bottom B and her friends in style, child.
I got a couple houses. If they would have called me, I could have had them in on Fisher Island that I know of. They could have got child.
Not you got to hook up.
Child, I'm from Miami. Real girls do real things.
Child, I remember I snuck on the Fisher Island one time, but that's another conversation for another day. Moving on.
I mean, do you know any travel agents? Is that like still a really viable job?
Not really. I have a travel agent for my birthday.
Quite a few people that do travel agents.
Yeah, because I have a travel agent working on a trip for my for a birthday for me coming up.
Yeah, same.
I've never used a
now I ain't gonna lie, she was hard to find. Because a lot of people aren't doing like trips anymore. They're like,
like for me, I find it easier if you're going out of the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is an out of country trip. Yeah.
That's when you use a travel. If it's for something in the country, you could go on one of the websites. But if you're going out of the country,
this is an out of country trip that's in like a totally like a crazy time zone. So I just want to, and it's anyway. But she was hard to find. I had a couple of duds before I found her. So Mia divided up the game based on Scripper titles. She had Queen of Diamonds, she had Show Wives, P-Valley, and we found out that Sharice's room don't have a bathroom.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Now, I just know Miami areas or whatever. I know there was a King of Diamond and a Queen of Diamond in Miami. The Queen of Diamond was trash. If that's what she's talking about.
El Teddy. It was just a play. El Teddy.
I'm just saying, because I think she worked there.
It was just a play on words. Because she
said this is the best. I chose Queen of Diamond because this is the best strip club ever.
Yeah,
she said that.
But I don't think she knew it. Listen. I think
she worked at a strip club.
That don't mean she know every damn strip club.
I think Mia worked at
if she worked at Queen of Diamond.
She didn't work there. No.
Oh, okay. That was my question. Did she work
What
at
were you
Queen of
saying,
Diamonds?
Mims?
I think she worked at one of them airport strip clubs.
She worked at, well, according to, well, I don't know why I was going to say that because we know she a liar. But she said she worked in Charlotte, child.
At an airport strip club.
Serving men drinks in nightgowns.
Right. I don't know where, child.
Married men that she invites to Florida.
Oh, Bab says she worked at Tootsie's. Ooh. Tootsie's got good food now. They got good food. I will say that.
I heard the food at Tootsie's was good.
Real good.
But the reason why I say I think it was a play on words only is because she did it for some of the other titles too, where she, like, instead of showgirls, she had show wives. That's the only reason why I felt like she was doing Queen of Diamonds instead of King of Diamonds, because they were all women.
And that's why I asked we did have both in Miami, a Queen of Diamond and a King of Diamond.
But a lot of people don't know about Queen of Diamonds, so I don't know if she. But then again, the way she says she was down in Miami, listen, I don't know, me a liar, and I don't care.
She's a liar.
Did she give the King of Diamonds to Robin?
What's true, what's not?
Did she get the King of Diamonds what?
To Robin?
Child.
Leave Robin out of this.
I don't know. But anyway, so then Robin and Giselle are sharing a room, and they complaining about sharing a room. Now, any other time, they happy to have a room to themselves, but now all of a sudden, they don't want to share a room. Wendy got a room with a bathroom. Jacqueline and Mia are sharing a room. Now, Candace wasn't there because she said she's working on new music. Oh, and Karen got her own room because it's her birthday weekend, and, you know, she's the grand dame. Okay? She's the grand dame.
It was funny to me that Giselle said that Robin poops 3 times in the morning. Ugh, too much information. How do you
way
know?
Too much information. First of all, that's way too much information.
Robin.
Damn, how you know what comes out?
Robin and Giselle are so close. Robin probably don't even close the door to poop when Giselle's in the room.
She probably don't.
That's disgusting. That's just
She probably don't.
My question is this: if Robin, if Mia got that big of a problem with Wendy, why are you giving her such a nice room with her own bathroom and stuff too? Like, I ain't understand. It was just stupid to me. I ain't understand a lot of it.
Because Mia ain't put them rooms together. Production put them damn rooms together. Mia ain't know where nobody was staying. That's why when they asked her where Candace was staying, she told them, don't worry about it. Because she ain't know. She ain't know.
She probably didn't.
Right.
And yeah, that kind of threw me off too, though, El Teddy. Like,
right. Yeah. So Ashley decides that out of all the people on the cast, it's a good idea for you to prank Candace, the person that you're not even fucking with right now, that ain't messing with you. Why you felt like it was a good idea to hide her and put her in a room with Wendy? I'm just, listen.
I would have, man, if I was Candace, I would have.
At this point, and y'all know me, really be, season 5, I was on the no, I don't believe in no violence. But the fact that somebody ain't drugged this heifer by the hairs of her chinny chin at this point is beyond my level of comprehension. Because Ashley is, I just can't with Ashley. I just can't.
Tracy, stop being messy.
They are cutting up in the chat. Don't do Tracy. They are cutting up in the chat.
No, don't do Tracy. Leave Tracy alone. That's my YouTube baby mama. Don't do Tracy. Leave her alone.
Tracy is cutting up in the chat. Okay. First of all, it's 232 people. Shout out to all 232. Please make sure you have hit that like button. It is a free. I'm still memes. It is a free way to support the channel. I appreciate it. It's a free way to support the channel. And you might as well go on and subscribe while you're here, child. Go on and hit that subscribe button while you're here. And everybody else will be on the chat too. Y'all make sure y'all give everybody a good looky look.
Now, JoJo, just because you don't have nobody on the YouTube that like you not gonna come for my YouTube wife. Leave her alone.
Oh, they do like me. They know it's all love. Tracy know it's all love.
Let her do her job now. All right, praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
No, I missed that. Wait a minute. CC Freak said that Jackie and Mia started throwing shade. I didn't see the shade. Did y'all catch it? Because I missed it.
I didn't know. It was the whole, she wanted him to be on her plate type of thing.
I don't think that was shade. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
I thought she was just basically saying that.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either.
I got a question for the panel. So I got some heat for defending Wendy. And the whole point was they feel like Wendy is condescending. But I think that condescending, there's a lot of different ways to be condescending. So people can say Wendy is condescending because of her formal education. But it's also condescending to be a newlywed who married a rich older white man, and you're talking about other people on the cast who only have $37 in their bank account. That's condescending because you think you have something over them. Giselle, when she thought that she had a viable business in every hue until it went bankrupt and liquidated, was condescending to Karen when Karen had her initial perfume line. There's different ways to be condescending, but I really do not like that they look at Wendy and label her these things, condescending and aggressive. Like I get so frustrated when I'm having to review the show because, we're having the colorism conversation, but even more than colorism, it's just everybody should be painted with the same paintbrush. If she gets called out for being condescending, then everything that these other women do need to get called out as well. But I got some heat for that.
I don't know why.
It ain't nothing but the truth.
So okay. So here's my question: Is your issue that they're calling Wendy condescending, or is your issue that they're not calling out everybody else? Because Wendy is condescending as fuck.
But okay, so I'm the kind of person where Jamal Bryant can't preach to me about staying a virgin. Jamal Bryant can't preach to me about laying it low and spreading it wide. You can't do that. You can't call me condescending when you have shown that behavior yourself. That would be Ashley and Giselle.
I think to a certain degree, everybody has something that they can cling to and be condescending to the rest of the group about what they feel that they do. The thing is, when Wendy came in, that's what she hung her hat on, which is her education, her degrees, and so forth. And because she has nothing really else that distinguishes her from the rest of the group. I mean, she got the same plastic surgery, the same messed up wigs, the same. That's her one thing that she, clung to and hung her hat on when she came. They're always going to use that. Is she always condescending? Absolutely not. But they're going to put that on her. Now, I totally disagree with them calling her about the things that they say about her being angry and, and all that kind of stuff. That absolutely speaks to colorism, because Giselle, to me, is one of the most condescending people on this show by far, to me, and she never gets called out on it.
I agree. Now, I agree that Giselle is condescending, but like even when they were in the car and Wendy felt like she had to correct Mia about was a tip technically.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
Like, that is the kind of shit that be making people side eye your ass. Like, girl, what?
She did what?
When she said the tip, she said the bottom tip.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, tip is the top. Because even I looked at her like, not really, Wendy. Really, girl. Like, girl.
Like, that wasn't it, okay, girl. So what?
Now, I agree that I think that Giselle is absolutely condescending as hell. I think the example you gave as far as Ashley, I think that was just Ashley being messy. And again, I'm not telling you how to take something. I'm saying that's how I took it. I take it as messy, but I absolutely agree. I agree that all of them got their own shit.
Well, no,
I guess I look at it from the point of view of
when you didn't come from money, really, and you have now gotten money and you're on a show and you're talking about people who don't have money, that absolutely is you thinking you have something over that person.
But I think, the way it was presented was actually being messy. She didn't present it as, oh my gosh, how dare she? She's broke and I'm not. She was like, girl, I was Googling Robin, and guess what? That's just messy. That's gossip. That's messy. To me, that's how it hit me. If she came at it from a point of view of, I got it all going on and Robin ain't got shit, but she came at it with mess, like gossip. That's how I took it. But I do agree that everybody on this show got their own shit. Like, I agree with that 100%. But that's just how I took it when it came to that. example. But all of them got their shit with them. But I'm sorry, Wendy is condescending as fuck, and Wendy does use her education and lords her education over those women. She absolutely does.
Boom.
That's just my opinion.
What's next?
We had to, ain't nothing next chapter. No, I didn't know if anybody else had anything else to add. We had the end of the episode.
Okay, here's my question for the end of the episode. Here's my question.
Well, how you gonna ask the question before I get there?
You said we at the end.
Well, I'm getting ready to tell you the end.
About to say something.
I love when y'all go back and forth. I really do.
Messy.
We see Mia on the phone with Patricia telling him that they gonna come by his restaurant, and he says he got beef with Wendy. Now, El Teddy, what do you have to say?
Well, thank you so much, kind man.
Actually, no, wait, I got a super chat. Thank you so much, Debbie with an eye. She says I can't stand them green-eyed basset hounds.
You done, ma'am? Are you done? Are you done, ma'am? Are you done?
I am. Go ahead.
God of mercy. How in everything that is holy?
Okay, yeah, I got you, baby.
Just from a quick conversation with Peter Thomas, now you got all the smoke in the world for Wendy, but you had raggedy ass Giselle that stood flat-footed in your face at Karen's party and said, "Is this what cancer looks like?" and called you out. Then had Robin take you to that restaurant and take you through the whole Spanish Inquisition about every word, syllable, letter, and character of your tweet and Instagram post, asking you everything in the world about your own illness. And they're the ones who are pushing this whole narrative, but you have no smoke for them, but all the smoke in the world for Wendy. What I'm trying to understand how that
matches had that conversation.
El Teddy, I told you I wasn't here.
We don't get to rewind the tape just because you weren't here.
This woman is not smart because she literally, I feel like the surgery really messed with her brain, and she's just not smart.
I don't understand.
Mia is terrible.
But when you are getting, your back blown out on this beach in Miami, you are getting your back blown out in the champagne room down to the script club or whatever facsimile or fabrication of a story.
I don't think G could blow out a back. I'm just saying.
I think he could.
It was G. I ain't said it was G.
Oh.
I think he could because G is. Listen, I think he could. Don't. Sleep.
I think G is like a rabbit. I don't really see him being.
You don't think he really could be laying it down and spreading it wide?
I think he's really more like a rabbit than a horse.
I think he lay there and she bounced on top of it. After a whole after a whole McFlurry slushy of Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra.
You think her BBL is soft or hard?
Oh,
I think it's hard.
I think it's hard too. It look hard.
I think it's terrible. I think it's a bad job.
I think Mia's a pretty woman though. I definitely think she's a pretty woman.
I think before the surgery,
she looks better before all of the damn surgery.
I think absolutely before, because when they show old pictures of her, she looks like a very attractive girl. Like I'm like,
I think she's striking, but something about her is really draggish.
But I'm not gonna lie, the whole half last season, I thought she was a trans woman. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't even try to be funny. I really
what she looked like before surgery. I'm about to look it up on
half of last season. I thought she was a trans woman.
Why are we not trans? Just draggish in the sense that everything is over exaggerated. You know what I mean? Like more like a drag queen. That's what I think of her. But I see pictures of her, and when she was on Watch What Happens Live, she was really striking. I don't know if you were going to talk about this really, but she backpedaled on what she said about Chris. Did you see Watch What Happens Live?
Yeah, she had backpedaled when she tweeted and was like, but that's because after I think when production, unlike Sharice, when production showed the footage that her ass lied, then she was backpedaling and pussy popping up off of that thing.
She said specifically that she felt like she needed a tan and she had lost a lot of weight because of her medical issues, and she felt like that's why he was looking at her, which was completely in contrast, a stark contrast.
Right. Again, a lie, because Mia is a fucking liar. Mia is a liar. You can't believe nothing that come out her mouth. I don't even think her name Mia.
I don't believe it is either. Now, I'm with you 1,000% on that. I do not believe her name is Mia at all. At all.
What y'all think Mia's stripper name was?
The hell if I know.
Illusion.
Illusion.
That's a good one. Illusion.
What would Robin's be? Champagne Poppy?
No, don't do that.
Fake Prada.
I don't know what her stripper name would be, but it'll
Hard
be
body.
Thick and
Betty
sexy.
from Rugrats. Linebacker.
Oh Lord. So here's my question. Why is Mia in their business? Why does Mia care about anything that Wendy has going on with Peter? That ain't your fight. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
No storyline.
I'm
Right?
with
No
Gimme
storyline.
Shelter. Monique's memory. Let's let Monique's memory die.
Why can't we let Monique? She passed away on Bravo, but was resurrected on OWN. We did. Nobody even said anything about Monique. Give me shelter.
No,
Nobody's
we
talking
did.
about Monique.
We did go into some Monique's a few times.
20 minutes ago.
Well,
that was like 30 minutes ago.
Don't be coming from my
Be
people.
playing the playback.
Give me shelter's one of my people too. She know I love her, but we still was talking about that 20 minutes ago.
They might have shown up.
Leave
El Teddy, she getting
alone.
real strict today. I might be on your side tonight, El Teddy. Really be
I'm
getting
not being
real strict tonight.
Mims, y'all gonna see the longer y'all are around that she is a bully. She is not a nice individual.
People talk about Monique in the comments. Okay, my bad then. I apologize. Give me shelter.
Ma'am,
I love you.
the longer you're around her, you're gonna see what I have to endure. You're gonna see what I have to endure.
Sakina, not tonight, because me and you beefing. Not tonight.
I just want to say that El Teddy is a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn, and the Capricorns are always right for you. Those of y'all who are Christian, Jesus was a Capricorn on the 25th of December. So we begin and
that
end
wasn't
the
his
year.
real birthday, though.
But that's when they celebrate.
Shut up, you. Shut up. So bow down.
Just let them have
bow down.
That's when they celebrate it. So we gonna make that.
Y'all he's got to bring up the fact that he a Capricorn every damn week, child.
Not Bully TV.
I'm
I'm done. I'm calling you that for the rest of my life.
You never seen him call me Bully B before?
I've never heard of Bully TV before in my life.
It's Bully B.
Bully B TV.
No, wait. No. On her channel, while I'm here, she will not be called that. On other channels, yes, but over here, no, we're not doing that. I love her. That's my sister.
Over here.
We're not doing that.
We over
not
here.
Doing it.
I'm putting it on my Instagram.
Wherever she at.
El Teddy, we're brothers. So over here as a united front,
listen,
we won't allow the hate.
Over here, I have been kicked off the.
We won't allow the hate.
You see what I'm saying? I have been muted and kicked off more than
you
on
have.
This channel.
You
Let
have.
the record show. Nobody has been kicked off of here more than me.
I'm resisting the urge to do it now. I'm resisting.
See?
All right.
And I've never kicked her off of my channel.
Sakina, can you give us our updates on the embellished website, please, ma'am? And thank you.
Period.
Yeah, on hats.
Yes, go up for them. So the hats, she does look like she did a bit of restocking. Okay, we also have a new item. Okay,
oh, a new item.
New item alert.
Wait, what's the website? I want to see.
I ain't got that feature. Willie B gonna have to pull it up.
Oh Lord,
go to.
No, I can pull it up on my computer.
Embellish.
So we have some new caps. Okay, they are micro suede caps, of course, they have the silk lining inside. They come in 4 different shades: black, tan, fuchsia, and navy blue. The navy blue is sold out. I repeat, navy blue is sold out.
I mean, if you only make 5
on there expecting to get that one because it's not there.
And y'all know once something is sold out on her channel, it takes 6 months to restock. So
yes, and also in good news, some of the sorority hats are finally selling.
Add me to the screen, my share screen.
Add you to the share screen.
I have a screen up there.
Oh, okay, I got it. I think I did it right. Oh, there we go.
No.
Oh! Look at us. Okay,
yes.
you know he gonna rep for his girl.
I'm telling. And see, y'all made fun of her about her warehouse of her 1,000 products, and she's actually making moves, selling them hats in her big stuff warehouse. I told y'all. I told y'all. Yes, Robin.
If he sold out, if you only sell 5, I keep telling you, if you only make 5, you're gonna sell out real fast.
Okay.
It ain't that hard.
And she got you said the celebrity fraternity hats are starting. I mean the sorority.
Wait a minute about this website. Now, really, you gonna agree with me with this? She had such a problem with Karen being on this website. Do y'all see some of these people she got on this website? When she had a problem with Karen?
Listen, she had a model call onto the IG, and that's who showed up. Child.
Girl, I'm much rather
them hats for $30, and you can get Afterpay. So don't listen. If you can't afford the cap, you can put it on Afterpay and get you 4 installments.
If you got to do 4 installments for $30, you know what?
And then,
you know what? Don't do that.
Somebody's buying. Look at these 5-star reviews. Okay, 114 reviews. 29 reviews.
Jay Williams said, "I want to interrupt. I want to interrupt really quickly to say that Ashley's friend looks like a demon around her.
Not the face.
Don't get me started. That's one of her compadres from the 8th level of hell. You know we call her Satana.
We talked about that. She's only selling it's just the letter, the year, and the colors. She doesn't need a license for that. She doesn't need to get unless the fraternity or sorority has copywritten the year, or what's it? Is it copywritten? Am I saying it the right way? I'll tell you, copywritten. Yeah. So she can.
Jonathan, she's not selling official because it's not.
She's not using the shield or the letters. She's fine.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now, Jonathan. It's just a year. It's just the sororities too. Just the 4 sororities.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's how she got around it. Because I have friends who are licensed vendors, and it's a whole process.
Yeah, it is. It's a real long process
to become a licensed vendor. My girlfriend that sells jewelry, she's a licensed vendor for Delta, aka, and I think Zeta.
Shout out to Sigma Gamma Rho. They just had their centennial.
Shout out to Sigma Gamma Rho for their centennial. Absolutely. Shout out to their centennial. But yeah, and I think she's also a vendor for Omega Psi Phi. But she said the male stuff doesn't sell as well. So she was like, I ain't gonna do the rest of them because that's expensive. It's an expensive process too. It ain't cheap.
What's an expensive process?
To get licensed for the fraternities and sororities.
That face.
Well, you know, clearly Robin is doing something right. So I see y'all throwing shade in the comments, but Robin is making moves. Okay, thank you.
Listen, not Robin Q Dog. No, she's a Delta. Y'all are terrible.
Robin is a Delta. Matter of fact, I know a couple of her line sisters.
Yes, Robin is a Delta child. Moving on. All right, so we have reached the end. We got a sneak peek next week that is going to be the fight where Mia threw the water and hit Wendy with the purse. So I'm sure next week we're going to have a lot of exciting things to discuss when we head over to Ya's house. But in the meantime, in the between time, Yocrates is taking care of, his fur baby. Ya, you there?
He said he was back.
He said he was back, so okay, he's there.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait till we come around. We work our way around. JoJo, what you got going on? You said you were editing a video for tonight. What you got going on over on your channel,
Yes, so I'm kind of late because I've worked out or whatever, but I'm doing Chris Bassett's live that I'm editing, and then also I have my Blackumentaries that's coming out. I've been working on this for about good 2-3 months.
Yeah,
on December the 1st, and then I have game night, which I would love all of y'all to come this time because me, Sakina, we had a blast, didn't we, girl?
We
had. Well, I was out of town the last time, but I'm definitely trying to be there.
When is it? When is it, Josiah?
It was going to be on December the 2nd on Friday, but Scotty told me that'll be boys' night out, so I might move it to either that following Friday, December the 9th, or December the 3rd on Saturday, depending on.
Okay, well, we are looking forward to it.
Yeah,
had so much fun. I rewatched it the other day.
It was
okay. People in the chat are saying they had a good time. Look, people in the chat said they had a good time. JoJo. Okay.
Exactly. They was there with us.
That's why I DM'd you, Mims, because I was like, oh, well, I don't know what you're doing on Friday. He was like, oh, well, I go live on Fridays. I'm like, okay, well.
No, my question was there nudity at your game night?
Oh, wow.
No, that would be at El Teddy's house.
Right. If it was in person, maybe there'll be a little bit nudity.
Oh, Janae, I didn't know you were a role. Well, happy
Centennial, well, happy Centennial. Happy Founders Day.
That's one of my faithfuls right there. Happy Centennial, boo.
I did not know that either.
Oh, shit. My cousin's a role, and I forgot to... Damn it, let me text her.
You don't care about her.
Listen. I'm sorry. Listen. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Anyway, everybody is saying the game night was fun. So, okay, it
was fun. We had a good time.
We definitely got, okay. Well, like I said, I was out of town, but I'll be there for the next one, chat.
Yeah, Josiah, send it out. I would love to come through.
Yes. Oh my God. And El Teddy, you would have done so good on Black Jeopardy, child. We had a blast playing that game.
That's my game. Yes. Me and Really will be fighting it out. Me and Really will be fighting it out.
Section.
Yes, because
somebody in the chat said that. Somebody in the chat said El Teddy and Really B would have done good. Oh Lord.
We did Black Jeopardy, not only pop culture, but we did like history too. Like
when
like
people say that, then I be blanking out.
Baby, that history was eating us up.
Oh, do y'all have the wrong person in the room?
Well, yeah.
That history was eating us up.
I'll be sending y'all invites shortly.
Okay. So Sakina, what you got going on over there, girl?
Nothing. Potomac. That's it. That's the only thing that's out right now that I'm reviewing. My video will be out tomorrow. I filmed it earlier, but I had to go see Scotty, so I didn't have time to edit.
Oh, you had time to go see Scotty. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah.
Like at 6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At 6.
I mean, you ain't had time to go see nobody else, but Scotty, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so she mad at me because I didn't come out with them. And Mims, I know I told you I was excited to see you later that night, and then I ain't show up.
I'm mad that they was all here, and that was the weekend I had to go out of town. God.
Yeah, so I had a headache, which is why I didn't show up. I'm sorry.
Nicole said, is it just me or did the woman that said Chris was flirting with her look like Monique's husband?
That's what Nikki Star TV said. She looked like Chris with a wig, and that shit was so funny to me.
Oh my God.
Y'all
are a trip. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh, y'all are cutting up.
Josiah, can you look up Chance the Rapper's wife?
Yes.
I think she looks like Chance the Rapper's wife. And really, can you share it when he finds it?
Yeah, yeah. Just so I put it on there again so I can share it. Okay, Mims, thank you so much for being a guest over here tonight. I have enjoyed your shady ass commentary. What you got going on your channel, sir? That you want to? First of all, if you are not subscribed to Make It Make Sense, my mods have been dropping everybody's link in the chat. So y'all please make sure that y'all are going over and y'all are checking out Make It Make Sense, because he's got great stuff going on over there, and he is shady as hell, and he is a good time. What you got going on over on your channel, Mims?
Well, first off, I didn't need you sharing that picture of me almost licking your face.
That was hilarious.
That
was funny because I said, "Oh, they about to get it down wherever they at."
I got it.
That was a funny picture.
Child, and then he showed up with that big chinchilla.
He sure did, like a pimp. The man showed up looking like a pimp.
I said, child, you ain't bring no damn carry-on with that thick ass jacket.
I did.
Say what?
And I dared them to try to charge me. So right now I'm going kind of through a transition because when I'm sharing stuff that's public record, I'm getting a lot of flack. So my next thing that I want to share is if Audra or Toya was lying. So I'm doing the research to see exactly how many leans Toya has. But I don't know if I want to put that out there.
Oh, I think you should put that out there. That is going to be great.
It's public record, but I got a lot of flack.
It is public record.
Because I exposed Kim Zolciak the other day.
Who gives a damn?
Well, people.
Right. Because that video went viral, boo. You was doing the damn thing.
People have been coming after me for those kind of videos. So I don't know if I want to do it.
It's better to come out with those videos when the facts are there versus you just saying it and not having any type of proof. So it's just like you can't please everybody on these YouTube streets, and at the end of the day, do what you feel best to.
Right, and if it's public record, I mean, all you did was just do the research that everybody else was too lazy to do, child.
Right.
And I have a couple expose videos on Giselle coming out.
Oh, you know we here for that.
Oh, right.
They're gonna be titled. It's gonna be Giselle and her face, and it's gonna say "Beautiful Nightmare." Part 1.
I like that.
I like it. Beautiful Nightmare.
I love a good. I love a good evergreen video.
Yes.
That's YouTube link.
Yocrates, you there, boo?
All right, baby boy.
Yes, I am. So real quick,
share with the people.
So starting Friday, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet playthrough starting then. Outside of that, you will get Love Mare's Huntsville and Real Housewives Potomac. But expect the Pokemon reviews, if not every day, every other day. That's it.
Okay.
Right.
El Teddy, what you got going on, sir? I'm sorry. Thank you for being here as well. I appreciate
you're very welcome.
You're very welcome tonight.
You're very welcome.
I apologize for being late. But I just finished.
Just complete the essay and have it in my inbox.
But I was in another class. I
don't give a damn about that other teacher.
I had a pass.
In that other class.
I have a pass.
I don't care about that either.
Oh, dear God. I'm going to get my friend Tracy to do it for me and Xavier. They said they'll help me with it. So, anyway, I just finished season 1 of Interview with the Vampire. The season finale came out Sunday. My review is up. I had a great time doing that. A phenomenal first season. Can't wait for the second season. I am doing Potomac. I'm looking for a show to take the place of Interview with the Vampire because really, those kind of shows. That's my bread and butter. I am continuing. I'm doing much more politics of it all because people have really been in my inbox telling me to do more politics of it all.
Well, I've been telling you that, but I guess what I say don't matter.
So I try to do at least 2 or 3 a week now of the politics of it all, and we really unearth and unpack a lot of stuff.
You saw the Dems just won the governor.
Katie Hobbs. They projected her for Arizona, but Carrie Lake says she ain't. She say, "Damn, what y'all saying? I ain't going out without a fight. I'm taking y'all to court, and I don't believe nothing unless I win." So that's gonna be a fight.
That's gonna be a whole nother situation,
So I'll be continuing. If you want to know about politics and have it be palatable and comedic and funny, and for us, not them, come on and come see me at my channel. That's what we're doing over there.
Okay, and I'm back. The last couple of weeks I was sick, I was traveling, but y'all know that over on my channel we are on the road to 10K, trying to get there before the end of the year. But if not, we should definitely hit it in the month of January, and we will have a whole epic 10K party.
Yeah.
So for the month of December, I will be having the 12 Days of Christmas, which is a members only event. I will be giving away 12 gifts throughout the month of December. If you are a member by December the 1st, you are eligible to participate. But we will also be having a Christmas game night as well, which we've had fun with that before, and that's open to everybody. And that'll be cash prizes. And other than that, we're going to finish up. We got Queen Sugar finishing up. I'm doing Salt Lake City, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Real Housewives of Potomac. So, that's what we got going on over here, y'all.
You got a new subscriber.
Yes.
I do?
Well, Montrez.
Well, welcome, Montrez. Mwah. Thank you so much for joining the tribe. Welcome. But that's what we have going on over here, child. Who's performing? You got the lineup for the 10K celebration. Listen, I'm getting the lineup together. I'm getting the line. El Teddy's gonna be the master of ceremonies. And we get the lineup together. We getting it together, child.
Okay, see, somebody said, I don't think it's nice to do Toya at this point.
That's Tracy. That's my producer. She be all right.
Not Tracy. That wasn't Tracy. That's Zara.
Oh, I apologize. That's Zara. I thought it was Tracy.
Tracy producer.
Tracy, listen. Let me tell you something. Tracy Chappelle is my producer. She is my showrunner. When I tell you, every time I open up Instagram, Tracy done sent me some stuff, baby. We gonna
have to start paying Tracy as one of the producers for the panel.
Hey, look, Tracy is my YouTube baby mama. Y'all better respect her. Put some respect on her name.
Nobody say nothing bad about Tracy. Ain't nobody say nothing bad about Tracy.
All right.
So this is Chance to. Oh my gosh! And that picture right there, she does look just like her. You see that picture right there? Oh yes.
Y'all thought I was lying? She looks like
that one for sure.
She does look like Chance the Rapper's wife. Oh my gosh.
Now he pays in peen. Wait a minute.
Well, y'all can't see this one. Hold on, let me get another one.
She does look like her. You right about that one.
Yeah, in some angles, hell, some angles.
Oh, Tracy said that y'all pays in
peen.
Oh. Yeah, you got
lies and slender.
You got this one, Mims, because she does look just like her.
No, she handsome.
You said she's handsome. What?
No,
her features are big.
I want to say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
I didn't say that. Gabby with an I said that.
Gabby been cutting up. Gabby has been cutting up all night, honey. Gabby has been cutting up all night.
I mean, yeah, not everybody has, like, some people are more androgynous. Like they got the Grace Jones thing going on. There's nothing wrong with it.
True that. All right, y'all, we get ready to shut this thing down. It's 11 o'clock. Y'all know it's my bedtime. Y'all ain't got to go home.
It's mine too.
Y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get up out of here. Thank you to everybody that came through. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. It is free, $99. And y'all might as well go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. The links to everybody's channel has been dropped all night. So y'all don't have no reason not to be subscribed to everybody else either, honey. Okay. Thank y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all. And I'm about to hit the button, and we out.